Now, we teased this at the top of the show, and here it is. I can't even believe you told me pennies. Like, there's just pennies in general.
It's been a staple in this country.
I can't even believe that.
It's like one of the first coins that the United States Mint ever made.
And it's one of those things that you think, oh, if I got too many pennies,
when they
I throw
first
them
started
out.
making pennies, you know, they were about the size of a $50. Because
Okay.
I mean, copper was, you know,
right.
was nothing. As a matter of fact, when they started, they made half pennies.
What?
So there was a half, because, you know, I mean, you know, for a penny, you probably buy a house or something.
Back in the day,
I don't know, you know,
it went
that's
a lot
not
further.
true. That's not true. But I mean, you needed half pennies.
Right.
And so they stopped half pennies eventually in the early 1800s, but continued on with the 1 cent. And most numismatists would shoot me for using the word penny. We don't use that word. It's called cent.
Oh, it's okay.
It's called a cent.
That's the correct way.
Yeah, for a hundredth of a dollar.
Gotcha.
For a cent. That's the only coin joke that I know is, how do you know a guy's a coin collector? He calls his wife Penny a cent. Oh.
Good one.
Yeah. Oh,
good
someone
one,
laughed.
Mike.
God bless you.
That's
the only time anybody's ever laughed at that joke.
But you know what? They're loving it because already in this presentation, well, from just showing them at the top of the hour, already over 300 are gone.
Well, here's what's happened. Look, I've advocated for the end of the penny and because that's just the colloquial term, so that's why I'm going to use penny. I've advocated for the end of the penny for a decade, at the very least, maybe longer. But it costs a fortune to make pennies. And when they make them, they go out into circulation and people put them in their pocket, they go home and put them in a jar. So the United States government makes over 1 billion pennies a year for what? So that you got a big jar of pennies at the house. They are almost, and you know, you always have 2 or 3 or 4 at the end of the day if you pay cash, and they go away. Nobody ever uses penny. They literally give them away at a store. There's a thing that says, take a penny. That's
Save
what
your
they're,
pennies.
but they cost the United States Mint 7 cents to make, 8 cents to make.
What?
So we lose tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars making Lincoln cents.
I had no idea.
So we had an executive order recently signed, said that's it, okay? No more pennies. And as a matter of fact, I hear they're looking at nickels as well.
Really?
Well, it costs 17 cents to make a nickel.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so it costs 17 cents to make a nickel.
I'm like mind blown right now.
Yeah, that's right, and they make hundreds of millions of the nickels.
Right.
So already, like the 2024 nickel, which was, they've already kind of started reducing. So the 2024 Denver Minted nickel, which is nickel, sells for like $40. Because all of a sudden the United States government kind of stopped making them.
Now I'm going to be saving my nickels.
That's right. Look for your nickel. Well, look for your nickel. Look for
Save my
2024.
nickels.
So just regular Lincoln cents are incredibly collectible. Now let's fast forward to this specific coin. I gave all my regular collectors a chance to get on the phone.
Okay.
Now this is where everybody else gets on the phone. So this is a proof Lincoln cent. Proof Lincoln cents only come from proof sets. Those are made at San Francisco. The regular Mint State Lincoln cents are made at Philadelphia and Denver. So the San Francisco coin is only made in proof sets. Now here's kind of the crazy thing. So this is ostensibly, from what we've heard, this is the last one. This is the last set. Now, if you want proof, proof is by far the rarest. Now here's the twist. Traditionally, the United States government makes a proof set and they make them to what they call to order. So throughout the year, you know, they get the orders and they just make them as they need them. And there's no mintage limit or anything on proof sets. They make them, and they make anywhere between 400,000 or 500,000 up to 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, however many they sell. Because of all the things going on, they put a mintage limit on these proof sets. And you'd think, okay, well, whether they can make 1 million? No, they make 400,000. So they make it basically one of the rarest proof sets the last 50 years.
Right.
And make it the last penny. And all of a sudden, $79.95, that's about the best price on a first day of issue proof perfect penny that you can find anywhere in the marketplace, like NGC, PCGS. And this Annex, first day of issue, there's only one place on the whole planet you can buy it, and that's right here at HSN. Wow. So I guarantee it's the lowest price. As a matter of fact, I could have done $99.95.
Would it be smart to get a few of these? I mean,
I would stack them.
$26.66 on a flex payment. That's interest-free.
It's the last one.
That's
so you have to understand, we've been making the Lincoln cent since 1909.
Okay.
We've been making pennies since 1792. Okay?
Okay.
So that denomination is over.
So
there's no more cents, there's no more pennies. And the last of that kind of a thing, literally hundreds of years, hundreds of years of history is ending with this, and there's only 1,225 of these individually numbered, available 100% exclusively from us here at HSN. Obviously, there's a wait in the phone room.
Oh,
I don't even know. I didn't even check. I just know
we'll
there
get
is.
an update from Rocky in a second. Yep, there's a wait. So if you want to scan that QR code, what that is there in the bottom of your screen is you pop open your phone, the camera, or your tablet sitting next to you, put it in front, right in front of that little QR code. It's going to take you right there on the website. Get it in your cart, check out, because it doesn't reserve your actual penny by keeping it there in the cart. You have to check out, or if somebody else wants it, they're gonna get it. It'll take you right out of your cart. So just check out. And actually, I'm encouraging you, now learning so much about this, I would get a few, because think about passing this down then to your grandkids, and then passing it down. This is the last year. I mean, you think about it. What a way to pass this collection down to your grandkids, or to just say.
And here's the thing, you know, the nickel we're not 100% sure about, because there's an executive order about the penny.
Right.
So we know that.
Right.
I'm guessing the nickel.
Okay.
Okay, I'm guessing the nickel.
From your professional expertise, I think I'm going to take your.
I might put a few
I'll
nickels
gamble
away.
on that.
I might put a few nickels away if I were you.
Right.
That you have with that, and the nickel's been going around since what do we have? 1932 on the nickel.
Okay.
So you know, these are long-running coins, but the penny has kind of grabbed the whole attention of the nation, if you will, and people are really starting to get a feel for this. And of course, this is the most popular iteration, the proof coin, because understand, proof's not a condition but a method of manufacturing.
Okay.
So proof coins are made differently. They're struck multiple times under higher pressure. It's how you get this mirror finish that you have here.
So beautiful. I'm like, when was my penny ever look like that?
And they only come, and it's the only way to get an S-minted Lincoln cent, only comes in the proof sets. Only comes in the proof sets, and it's the rarest, it's gonna be one of the rarest proof pennies, period, let alone the last one. And now we have it not just in proof, not just the last one, but it's perfect. Remember what we discussed earlier. What's the single most important determining factor of value in coin collecting?
Condition.
Condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. Proof 70 is perfect. Now, if you're just tuning in, you're going, well, what about proof 100? You know, we're coin collectors. We don't do proof 100. Years ago, 50 years ago, a guy who wrote a book about pennies, cents, large cents, decided, Dr. Sheldon, decided that 70 was going to be the grading scale. And we said, cool.
Okay.
So that's what we've used for all these years.
That's it.
That's
right?
it.
Okay.
So 70 is perfect. There's no 71 or 70.1, and so it's denoted by a mint state coin is MS70. This is a proof coin, so it's PR or PF70.
Okay.
Okay, is proof. And then if you have like an enhanced uncirculated, it's EU70. The key is the 70 part.
Okay.
Then additionally to that, we have what's called first day of issue. So when the United States Mint released proof sets, we had to buy those sets on the very first day of issue. So now you have this subset of collectability and desirability in first day of issue. Now Annex, first day of issue, remember it's one of the 4 major grading companies, can only be purchased here at HSN. We have the 100% exclusive on all these. So every single one of all 1,225 of these will be sold here, and they will be sold for $79.95. $79.95. You know, I'm going to grab something here.
Or you could get it home right now for $26.66, because not only the exclusivity here at HSN, but the ability to break up your payments, to have 30 days to, you know, have it home in the comfort of your home. Think about it. If you're gifting it, if you're getting multiples, but $26.66 gets it home right now.
Yeah.
You can't do that anywhere else. Anywhere else.
That's
I mean,
right.
just
so,
think about that.
Go. I have about a minute or something left.
Go.
I'm going to go off script here.
Let's do it. Why not? Let's go.
I got Kennedy $half from the same set.
Okay.
I have that first day of issue here, exclusive to us. That's the Kennedy $half from this set. Now,